Salt Lake.
Salt Lake.
I'm just gonna jump right into the very end.
The Donnie or the Donnie showing up.
Oswald.
We're gonna talk about So we're gonna
Not
jump
Osmond, it's Oswald
just
for me.
right to Angie's party and everything that happened there.
Okay.
Let's talk about Osmond showing up.
His name's Donnie, right? Or am I losing?
No,
Jared.
Yeah,
Okay.
Donnie's like a real Osmond.
By the way, they look similar, and I'm sorry, I'm on Mary's page. I'm like, that's
Right?
the same
That's
person.
what I said.
The two guys that
Yes.
she's with, they look very much alike.
Like, that's the same person.
Yes, they look a lot alike.
Yeah.
But that's kind of Utah-ish.
Yeah.
I feel like all the dudes kind of all look the
Yeah.
same. Beards. They all have like that beard.
We're
same
all drinking the same
hairstyle.
water, baby.
Yeah. All the
Yeah.
women kind of look the same. Blonde,
Yeah.
pretty teeth, pretty
Yeah.
women. But they
No,
all kind of have that.
Same
You're
look.
from Utah.
In fact, I would say that the fact that Salt Lake, like I wouldn't say that most of the women look like the women on Salt Lake.
Housewives?
On Housewives,
Not
right?
at all.
Like take how they dress out of it. They look, I would say that the Mormon show on Hulu is more of a proper representation of what Utah
It's
is like.
Yes.
So Jared shows up.
Off Justin inviting him.
Yes, he's a real piece of shit, though. You guys,
Well, that's
he's a real. But can I tell you that Britani? It's embarrassing. Get it together. You are a grown woman.
She'll never get it together with
Sobbing
her in her
this-
confessional saying, I sometimes, like,
In
after
her
they break
confessionals?
up. Yeah.
Would you call it a conventional?
Conventional.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like that.
Confession.
I was like, what is this? I don't know where we're
But she
moving.
goes, I sometimes, after we break up, I wipe my tear and I start swiping. And I'll go on 3 dates
It's a
sometimes.
night.
When I heard that, I was like, you got no respect for yourself.
Zero.
Oh,
but it's
that's
like,
funny. I heard that and I was like, yes, because I have girlfriends who I'm like, stop pining over this man for a week. Go on a date. Go on a date. He's not worth your time. So when
Jessica,
she
that
said
is
that, I was
so
like,
Oh, you
strange
like-
that
I
you
was
would
like-
feel that way. Can I tell
Yeah.
you what makes me really, really depressed?
what?
I don't feel like women who take a beat for themselves get celebrated enough.
Mm.
The women who have a breakup from a bad dude and they start dating, everyone goes, yes, girl, get it. And I'm like, how unhealthy? How fucking unhealthy is that? But the woman who's like, I'm going to take a moment, they're like,
My heart
you're
hurts
gonna,
for you.
You're going to move on.
Oh,
You
I
won't
agree.
always be wounded. It's really sad.
I agree. I love a woman who takes time for herself. And also, let me focus on my girlfriends and my career. That's literally what I said after Kyle. But I also, I do have a lot of girlfriends who, sit at home sad. And sometimes I'm like, just have fun. You don't have to kiss the guy. Go out.
Oh, see, you and I are
Enjoy.
on such different pages.
Why?
I'm like, don't go on a date. Go fuck someone.
Really?
The best way to get over someone is to get under someone else.
Hey.
My best friend's mom taught me that.
How old were you? 6.
17.
I was just about to say.
17.
Really?
And a virgin. And then I lost my virginity
that night.
that night. No,
So
but
proud of that lady.
I'm looking at this grown woman and I'm like, this sounds so rude, but let's just call it what it is. Like, this is pathetic. You've got to pull it
But
together.
I do see, I like
crying
Heather.
with the other date there. Like,
Yeah.
you're embarrassing.
I don't like the crying. I would have excused myself, but I can see why. If her heart was clearly in it and she's been trying to get over it, I would have excused myself because I wouldn't want to give him the satisfaction of seeing me cry.
No, and you
I wouldn't even- I
also
wouldn't have
don't want
stepped
to give him
outside.
the
Yep, I wouldn't have
satisfaction
stepped outside
of
with him.
stepping outside. You know what
Yeah,
you
I don't
say?
like that.
I'm ignoring him. I'm with my date. I'm going to treat him as if he does not exist. He doesn't belong here. He was not invited by the host. He was invited by a third party.
Mm-hmm.
Totally inappropriate for anyone. And if we weren't filming a TV show,
You wouldn't be here.
that would not have been okay.
Right.
Like, who even are you?
Right.
Please leave.
But also, he's a grown adult. How can you not
And
turn
why-
the invitation down?
Because he's thirsty as it gets.
Well, he's so
That's
thirsty.
well, yeah.
Also, let's be honest, and I'm going to say it. He had to get mic'd. He had to get,
Oh, yeah, you know
for
damn
the
well.
party. So it's like,
a
ugh.
lot
You
of
had your
planning
own
goes
scenes.
into it.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can't just pop in you can, but then production is it's a whole thing. Like, you have to get
You have to sign a paper that says
Mic'd and,
you're. You have to sign off your rights.
And
of
you wanna
this,
know
your
how you know?
face,
Because
everything.
Yes, you do have to sign off. He definitely wasn't being boomed because you have to be super tight in with a shot, right?
No, he was mic'd.
In order for someone to be boomed.
I could tell he was mic'd when
They were
they
getting the
walked
wides.
outside.
And they were and the fact that it's the same vibe I have toward him from when he wanted to be like, yeah, I just wanted to have a meal with you and like say my piece. He's doing it for the cameras and it's gross.
No, he's disgusting. But she also needs to get it together.
Yeah.
Well, she does, but
Because
I do
she's
like the
so
way Heather
beautiful
says,
and well spoken. What does Heather say? You've been trying to say it for a
well,
minute.
no,
I keep cutting you off.
her past, the Mormon religion teaches you that you're only going to heaven if you have a man. So man to man to man, until I find one, I'm going to get into heaven. So I won't take that beat for myself. I have to find a man.
Or
and
I'm
Heather
not
does
worthy.
touch on it. Yeah, well, the Mormon religion says there's 3 kingdoms. And if you are a widow, like if you, not a widowed, but if you die without a husband as a woman,
Yeah.
you can't make it to the highest.
Celestial kingdom.
Yeah.
So you can just make it to one of the lower kingdoms?
lower
The
ones.
lower kingdom with all single women? That sounds lit as fuck.
That's
I would want to
yeah.
be in that kingdom.
I liked when Heather said that because right when she said that, I was like, that is Utah.
Yeah, no, she
Woman
makes
going
sense.
from, and so Britani, if we could, just take a beat, sweetheart.
Yeah.
You don't got to be in Utah.
Well, she's so hot. And it's
She's
like,
so-
stop giving these people so much of your time.
right?
She is so hot, but if she was raised Mormon, right?
Yeah, but
So
then
it's
again,
drilled
she'll never
into
get
her.
away but she'll never. You saw how she treated Aaron, her date. That's why she's in the boat she's in. She would have
That was
dismissed
sad.
him.
I
she
felt
could have.
horrible for Aaron.
A
Same.
month? I thought he was going to say a week.
And if I was Aaron, I would have walked out of that
I
fucking
would've
house
left.
I would
would've
have
so
too.
fast.
And I would have
been
said,
like,
this
have a good
bitch
one.
is fucking insane.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would have just, I would have just been like,
And then she's like crying to him. I would have been like, honey, like, get it together.
I wonder if he did. I wonder if he was trying to, I always go to like, I wonder if he was trying to hold it together and be like,
No, you could tell he was never talking to her again.
Yeah.
But
No,
he
I
was
could
a
tell
gentleman,
in
so
that-
he wasn't going to leave her at the
Yeah.
party. But after that, he was aborting mission.
Yeah.
Smart fucking
Good for you,
man.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Good for
Smart
you.
man.
yeah,
I don't even like men that much.
yeah,
But
I
that
mean,
one, we do.
yeah.
Yeah, I did like him.
Thank you so much for watching another episode of the Give Them Lala podcast. Remember, like, comment, and subscribe.
Did I get all 3? I'm getting really good at that.